Because I know that, yes, people are already talking about he abandoning his philosophy, going back to a back four. People are saying he's just trying to do it because of the injuries. His preferred players that can fit into a 3-4-3 system he has been using in AFCON. They are injured. He's trying to adapt to deficiencies of the squad. So there are a lot of discussions, and I feel that for me, it's too early to make a conclusion on what is going on because it's not the perfect condition, right? So I think what we'll just have to do is to wait and see how it progresses, right? So let's see how the team progresses. Let's see what it does when the likes of Ahmad, Mbeumo are back. I think that will show us a clear picture of the direction we are going as a club. Because anything he does currently, in my opinion, can be interpreted in various ways. Some will say it's because of the injuries. Some will say it was just specific to the Newcastle game because of the likes of Gordon and and Lewis Hall. Some would say, oh, he's just trying to, find a way because he doesn't have the legs in the midfield. He's trying to find a way of doubling up there. The likes of Bruno is not around. Some will say Ahmad and Mbeumo are not around. So there are a lot of things that you can actually say that will not actually allow us to have a clear and distinctive analysis on whether he's going to come back to a basic structure of a 4 at the back, or he maintains his basic structure of a 3-4-3 and then builds from there. But I think what I can say concerning that is what I've always said for months, ever since he joined the club, Amorim, is the fact that for me, and I think for anybody that understands football tactics, at least I try to understand it a little bit, is the fact that your basic structure doesn't matter much. It's what you do on the ball and off the ball that matters, right? So we can only look at the analysis of what he does on the ball and off the ball. And I think this season, we've seen, last game we saw on the ball, we saw how that he played with a back four. This season also, I think we've seen games against Aston Villa. We've seen even against Bournemouth. We've seen even far ahead, even against Burnley, against Sunderland. We saw how the fact that, they were off the ball, it was a 4-4-2 system. We've seen a lot of structure. We've even seen situations where it was in a 4-5-1, a 5-4-1 off the ball and the like. So there have been a lot of tweaks. And I think even players like the likes of Amad Diallo said they've been asked to play different formations with the manager. And even Eddie Neville also said in the press conference that the manager asked us to play in different formations. So we can't really say the way going forward now until everybody's back. Perfect condition. Abi, let's now see what he does in that perfect condition. Then we can now do an extensive analysis of his journey up to where he is when everything is back, right?